Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This seems pretty loud now. I wasn't talking before, so I just kind of had my music blaring. Yeah, my dog, my deal, he's taking a nap behind me. So, please excuse me for my frames. I am doing other things on the computer today, and kind of wanted to talk about a few things. I think I'm getting better with this topic thing, just a little bit. So I'm still walking around with my walker and my crutches. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just hit my dog in the face with her remote. My poor baby. She's When my boyfriend came home last night, she ran out. She ran out the bedroom, and I guess he did something to make her run back. And she ran straight into the door. And then she jumped on the bed like nothing happened. Usually when she gets hurt, she'll like shake it off, But she didn't care. So, a couple of things between yesterday and today that I kind of wanted to talk about. Today's Friday, which means yesterday was Thursday, the day before that was Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I was live on Facebook talking about how I'm scared to go down the stairs in the back because I fell. The first time I fell down the stairs here, I was in crutches and I was going to the back entrance. So yesterday, I guess yesterday I think the maintenance people took I call it the chuck it bucket because that's where we chuck our dog poop. It's basically like a Home Depot size bucket. You know what I'm talking about. But they're not orange, they're like blue and white or whatever. So the back has two, the front's supposed to have one. The other people, their back has one. I'm putting my hand too high. Like the building that's over there, their back, which is our back, they share a yard. They have a bucket and a pooper scooper. So here's where my irritation goes off. I got on the front yesterday and I'm like, there's no poop bucket. And I didn't notice it until after this bitch done took shit, right? So how we do it is she usually goes by the curb to to do her business. So I go down the stairs and I walk in the street because I'm not trying to fall in this mud, right? And it's so much easier for me to have her poop in the front than in the back, because in the back she likes to go way to like the perimeter. I don't know what it is about her. I love that she poops at the perimeter, like the curb and stuff, but it was a long walk for me. That happened today, but we're still on yesterday. What are you eating? So anyway, she pooped in the back and I took her poop and we're like trying to find a bucket and I'm like yelling. I'm like, I will irrigate this shit into the ground as fertilizer if we don't put the bucket back. So like I said, the back has two buckets, right? So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take their bucket. I'm gonna take their bucket. I'm pissed off. Cause my closest stairs are to the front. And like I said, I'm scared of the back stairs because I fell on crutches. And I'm in crutches. I scratched myself. Fast forward to today. So I scratched myself. So I know the bucket's not back there because I moved it and somebody moved it back. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to fucking play this game. So I take her to the back where it's not only super muddy, but there are grapes on the ground, and grapes are poisonous to dogs. And they're purple grapes, so I know they have seeds in them, which is even worse for dogs. Okay, that's neither here nor there. So I'm making her stay close to me, because she's an awesome service dog. But tell me why when I went down the stairs, the back stairs, I got down 3 steps, my ass fell backwards. So when I fall, I'm like, fuck! And like I like brace myself by my elbows. You know, I embrace the fall this time. I don't try to stop it. My neighbor's like, he opens the door. He's like, oh shit, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm more pissed off that I fell than hurt. I'm just going to scoot my ass down these stairs. These stairs are extremely dirty, icky, yucky, nasty, poo poo, caca, no. So, slid down the stairs, took my dog out. There's grapes outside. Had to get her away from the grapes. She decided to poop as far as she fucking could. So I had to walk and slip through the goddamn mud in my prison Crocs. I wish I can show you my prison Crocs. I didn't get them from prison, but they look like the Crocs you wear in prison. They're tan and they're plain as fuck. I don't know where they are, but anyway. So I'm irritated. I pick up her poop. I put it in the neighbor's poop bucket because we were closer there and I'm not about to drag some poop. And I'm looking on the floor because crutches, and I find a freaking geode. Not like... I was so excited. I was so excited. I wish I could show you. It's on my stove for some reason. I'm looking right at it. It's on a pizza box. So I find this geode and I'm looking around to see if like there's kids or whatever. I don't see any marks on the ground. You know, usually when people crack open geodes, they leave, you know, like chalk mark in the floor, you know, from their hammer or their chisel or just the impact of the geode cracking frames. So I see this, you know, this geode looks like half a rock, like somebody just went down the middle. I look up, I look left, right, I'm looking around, I'm like, thank you, fairies. And I'm over here waiting for the fae to come knocking on my door and asking for my firstborn. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I did. Okay, so I did end up emailing my management, my property managers. I'm just gonna read the end. But as I was writing it, I was like, bitch, you sound like an SJW. But I'm not, I don't know how to explain this. I'm not able-bodied. You know, I have a walker. How many people spend $100 on a walker? You know, like, I have braces for everything from my rib cage down. So I'm not able-bodied, and I've never really used the term ableist before, other than talking to, like, yelling at my boyfriend who doesn't understand that, yo, I don't just have aches and pains, okay? When I say I'm hurting, for you to say you're hurting too, it's like, well, then go to the fucking doctor and get a goddamn diagnosis so we can figure out how to help it. But anyway, what I told them was... I said, I'm just going to read the whole thing. Hey, it's Pixel. I noticed that the only bucket in the front has been moved. We use those buckets for cigarette butts and bagged dog poop. Since I sustained 3 sprains on Monday, it's much easier to take her through the front. I tried moving one of the 2 buckets by the back door to the front, but someone moved it back. Since the back is super muddy, I am not confident in using my crutches in the back. Why is the front door bucket moved, and can we have it back? I have a feeling that those who take their dog to the front may be less inclined to pick up their dog poop. I've been using the back entrance and have slipped on mud multiple times. I just need a safe space to take my dog near a bucket. Some of us take turns throwing the bucket contents into the rubbish bin. The back door is too hard to open with crutches, and I don't think I'm the only person in the building with disabilities making it hard to do day-to-day tasks. Might I say, moving that bucket is pretty ableist and not helpful. Can we please have our bucket back? I call Might I say, moving that bucket is pretty ableist. Why is that so funny to me? I can't stop laughing. I blame the Geode. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share the drama. I thought it was funny. So yeah, thanks for listening. This is like one of the shortest videos ever. Because I could stay on topic. Peace.